Education can be seen as the process of facilitating learning or the acquisition of knowledge, skills, morals, beliefs, habits, and personal development. As students, you get to live a good life, free of crime, free from poverty and diseases, if you make a choice of going to school and are committed to your studies. You all are lucky to be in school, but do you know why you are in school? You have the right to understand why your parents insist you go to school. Ask them to tell you. As students, what will you like to become in future?
I want to be a medical doctor.
Okay.
I want to be an engineer.
Okay.
I want to be a lawyer.
Good. Now you all are spoken well. What they are not telling you is that the challenges of life are beyond these professions. There is more to education than just graduating and getting a job. The world needs creative people with critical thinking skills who will solve the challenges of life. For instance, if as a parent you ask your child what he or she can do to end hunger in the family or country at large, you have empowered that child to think critically about how to contribute to achieving development goals. All of us gathered here today are called to think of how our education can contribute to solve a problem. The ultimate goal of any education, whether formal or informal, is to provide lifelong support for learners to live a good life, supporting their families and contributing to problem solving in a society. Education does this by providing learning opportunities that will enable you to discover yourself, your potentials, and your capacities. In a nutshell, education helps you to make right choices in life.
Now, talking about agriculture, we all know it's the production of food and the rearing of livestock for human consumption. Now, food does not come from the sky, but it is produced by people known as what? Farmers. These foods they produce, they are majorly in their natural form, without the application of fertilizers or chemical preservative. So we cannot say that farmers, a good farmer and his family, they are well fed with the food that they produce. They have variety of food. And now in farming communities such as Kiana, the importance of agriculture in providing jobs for the teeming unemployed populace cannot be overemphasized. Thank you.
Since farming has a lot to do with rural dwellers, it is common to find students abscond from school during farming season. Now, have you ever thought about striking a balance between farming and your education? Trust me, it is true farmers make incomes which they spend on other purposes like provision of shelter, healthcare, etc. Farmers may be considered rich because they spend less money on food since they produce most of their food themselves. But then again, have you ever thought about making more than one source of income? Trust me, you can be earning from your farm, still with your certificates, you can make more money, and as an entrepreneur, think about it. Think. Mix the both of them and you love it. Thank you.
The federal government's quest to see that the teeming populace key into entrepreneur cannot be overemphasized. And to show commitment to this cause, governments at various levels have designed programs to engage especially the unemployed populace. The NYSC on her own part has introduced skills acquisition and entrepreneurial development to ensure that corps members are self-dependent after their service year. Part of the experience we got from camp is what we have decided to share with these students on the area of soap making as part of community development service, which is our way of giving back to our host community, because we believe that a lot of jobs will be generated for citizens if they are well equipped with skills.
Water is the main solvent needed for the process to dissolve the various ingredients, nitrosol and the antisol. These serve as a thickener in the production of liquid soap, caustic soda. It is also a whitish crystalline substance which looks like a granulated sugar. We have the soda ash, which is also known as sodium carbonate. This is also a whitish substance but with many coarse grains. We have the SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate. The SLS looks like rice grains and it is whitish in color too.
Etexapone is a pasty and jelly-like substance. It also functions as a foaming agent and serves as a foaming booster too. Sulfonic acid. This is a dark-looking substance. It serves to boost the performance of the SLS. It is also a foaming and cleaning agent. The STPP is a sodium salt of triphosphoric acid. It has the appearance of white crystal powder and looks very much like table salt. It is a strong cleaning agent too and helps the SLS to work on its full potential.
Glycerin. It helps your skin to remain hydrated and soft after using the soap. Perfume. It gives soap a sweet fragrance. Vitamins E. It offers a great deal of protection to the skin.
Foaming booster. This also comes in liquid form and has transparent look. As the name implies, it makes the liquid soap foam very well. Formalin. This is a preservative agent. It is used to preserve soap for a long period. Color. This normally comes as a powder and should be diluted with water before adding to the soap mixture.
COP members think of ways to teach our students how to make this liquid soap. I thought I appreciate everything happened for me in my presence. So I think not only the student, I myself have achieved a lot today.
From this program, I've realized that actually one can have more than one source of income. With your education, you can end by working with your government agency. At the same time, engage in entrepreneurship as another source of income. Wow.
I can't wait to share this with my parents.
Do you know that I have never thought of the need to strike a balance between my education and farming? I have always given priority to farming. that I don't mind dodging from school because I believe that I can always get money from there.
I thank you all for giving us the chance to be here. Well, we learned a lot of things. I'm very grateful. And speaking on behalf of Federal Government Girls College, we are grateful for everything you've done. Say thank you. I'm very happy. We are all happy.
Preparation!
You